Okay, I'll go ahead and do it.
All right, yeah, definitely not a good trade. It seems that the Fearful has lost more units and more resources.
Look at three
So
spine crawlers coming up. Let's see if he's seen that roach warren yet. Let's see, where's it at? Yeah, he did see the roach warren, so he is concerned about that. But only still just one gas. He is getting the second gas up. Let's see if he starts his third and fourth gas here shortly.
these Banelings have a rally point on them, and it leads to the natural of the Fearful.
Ruh-roh. And we do see the scouting overlord coming in. Although he's not going to see much, he's already seen everything that Get Dead has. And nothing is sitting in these Xel'Naga towers right now, so he may not see these Banes move.
Yeah, not proper controlling of the Xel'Naga towers, that's not a good thing. You should always be aware of having control of those. That's always vital, because then you know what your opponent is doing, and if he's moving out, these Banelings might get
lots of
spotted by this
Zerglings
Overlord.
coming down. And it's not going to matter. Those Zerglings are moving out, so he's going to have... Oh, no, they're going to probably all die by poke. And if he... No, he doesn't want to kill that queen. He wanted to go after that. Yeah, he loses them all. He knocks a little bit off the queen, but nothing too major. And he actually runs the Zerglings back, says, okay, nope, everything's safe. Let's go ahead and run back out one more time. And I think what it was those Zerglings were getting fat off of eating on the hatchery. They needed a little exercise, ran around the block a couple of times. Now that they're healthy, they're going to run back out again. But you can see these roaches, they're still pretty full. I think they've been eating Banelings all day. So they're going to be a little bit slower. And they do come up. Let's see if he goes after those drones. Yeah, he does start moving up on the drones. We do have 3 spine crawlers that are coming in and lots of roaches. So that Queen's going to try to do some tanking. And the spine crawlers pop just in time. The Banelings aren't able to get there. They're hidden back behind the roaches. Not a good place for them, but he does poke them out. And we do have a lot of roaches being made now for... Get Dead Please. Let's see what the unit count. We have 13 roaches to 10, so it is pretty even there. A few more Zerglings, but those Banelings could counter that. And Get Dead has just a few more drones than...
Get Dead is also really, really close to pathogen glands actually being researched. Yep. So we'll see infestors popping out.
Yeah, those infestors can be the equalizer here as well, too. So, all things being equal, when you have... infestors that are out, number one, you can't burrow, so we don't have burrow on number one, and no burrows yet, so that's not going to make a difference. But just the acid that gets spit out from those is enough to turn the advantage. We actually have +1 upgrades going up as well for Fearful, so maybe balancing it out just a tiny bit. In that way, we do have some lings moving out, along with the roaches that were slowly making their way across. But those infestors, if those infestors pop, it's not going to make much of a difference. All of these spine crawlers are guarding as well, too. And there come the infestors. They are coming out, and the fungal growth has been set, so they do get one instantly. Burrow going down for both units now, but if those infestors start spewing start spewing the fungal, it's not going to matter if they burrow or not, because they're going to be popping right back up again.
Also, both players tried to go for a third, but the Fearful managed to delay that of Get Dead Pleases, and Get Dead didn't even get a cancel on it, so he did lose 300 minerals, and it looks like the Fearfuls is a little bit over halfway done.
Yep. And we do see tunneling claws being built for Fearful as well, too, so he may try to scoot some of these... He's in, and we don't have... Yeah, we do have the first upgrade, but nothing is set up for an observer yet. Or not an observer, but the overlord that can see vision.
The Overseer.
Overseer, thank you. I'd lost concentration enough. Oh, and he's going to lose that expansion again. He's going to have to cancel that, and he does cancel it this time. And Get Dead could have lost a free drone here, but he gets pulled back. So,
and the expansion does pop for the Fearful.
And he really is playing quite safe here. He knows that he's got all of these roaches, so he's just coming in saying, hey, do you have this expansion? Oh, you do? Let me kill it, and I'm just going to come back and defend my base. And here come the burrowed infestors. They are moving quite quickly, and he does have some drones up. He may pop a couple of infested Terran. Oh, he's just going to... Yep, here they come. All these Terran are going to come up and kill the queen, and then probably the hatchery as well, too. There go. The queen goes down in record time. He's trying to take out... Oh, and the Zerglings are going to come in, but he may lose some of those. I'm not sure what he's attacking. It's hard to say. Oh, he was targeting the hatchery, but looks like he wasn't targeting it first. But it does get cleaned up pretty quickly. Not sure if that was worth it. It looks like he only lost basically just the queen for that. It might have been better if he'd have come all the way in and maybe fungled 3 or 4 times against all of these drones. May have done a little bit more damage.
Yeah, and so all those infestors don't have enough energy for another fungal, it seems, so that is not going to be very good.
No, and Fearful's getting his +2 upgrade for his attack as well, too. If we look at the unit counting station, 17 drones to 43 from Get Dead. I'm not sure why he's not moving out here. It looks like, I think he could dominate this if he really wanted to. And now we're seeing some underground bumping from the roaches and from the infestors. And the infestors are saying, hey, something's bumping into me, and it's not you, buddy. So, but I don't think either one of them really figured out what's going on. And I'm not sure why Fearful really moved these out. Let's see if he gets... Oh, he's walking right on top of these, and he doesn't see them coming on. And he's going to move out, and he's going to move away from his base, and Fearful is just going to pop right up and start attacking. He's going to go... Oh, he's going to drop in front of all of these. And the Banes do take him out, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage. He's going to be hurting for these drones here. The infestors do have fungals, but they're not going to be taken. Actually, they're going to die. He didn't even know that it was there. He's not looking. He's not focused in. He's just worried about doing the base trade. Yes, he has a ton of roaches, but if he can fend it off, Get Dead may be in a lot of hurt. He is taking out that third now. It's going to go down very quickly. And Lings are coming in to combat that, but there's just so many roaches here. I just don't think he can defend it. He's going to lose all the roaches down in here, so he doesn't have to worry about base trade. But the third goes down. The drones get pulled off. They're moving away. Let's see how many he's got. He's got less than 20 now. The roaches from Fearful are coming back, and he's going to take the advantage. He definitely has the +2. No advantage yet for Get Dead Please. He doesn't have his +1 yet, so he is going to mop those up very quickly. Loses the majority of his army, and the Fearful still has 16 roaches left. He needs to burrow those just for a second so he can get his energy back. He has a couple of those with 13 and 14 life, but if he moves them across, buries them for just a brief moment, they'll pop up to 100% very quickly. We can see that 8 roaches are being produced by Get Dead, and just 3 for that. That's okay. But if we look at the unit counting station, 50 harvesters for the Fearful to only 32 of Get Dead. So as time goes on, and it's not going to be very long, the Fearful is going to have a sizable advantage.
Also, the Fearful is taking his gold expansion little bit, what? He canceled... Oh, there were 2 roaches there, it seems. Just going away, and they will get demolished by this sizable force of roaches.
Yeah, those were suicidal roaches. I'm not sure what he was hoping to accomplish with those. And Fearful even has his Overseer up now as well, too. And he is swinging around to the left side. I would like to see him... Well, I guess he really doesn't have to extend that out, but he's in such a commanding lead now. If you're going to have that many roaches, and you know your opponent is going roaches and you have map control, it's not that big of a deal to extend your creep out, because if you have that many more resources, your roaches are going to be at the advantage. If your opponent sees them... Oh, and He's moving up into the third, but he's not attacking, and he's going to get some free kills, and he fungals about half that army, and they're going to die a free, painful death. He just hands over about 5 or 6 of those, gets fungled again. He is going to take out the third and run away, but I don't know about that exchange, though. He could have taken out all of those roaches first and then taken out the third. So let's see what the army count is here. Actually, we're at pretty even supply, 72 to 76. So definitely Get Dead has equalized it here. And now he's marching back up the map. And only 6 roaches being presented here. You know, macro hatchery might not be a bad idea for the Fearful. He does have extra energy. Oh, and infested Terrans come in. That's what he was coming back for. And then also a dual prong attack. He's getting his attention split both ways. He's going to lose the first queen. He's going to lose the second queen. All of a sudden, these spine crawlers are going to come down. But we do have a arc on the Get Dead Please roaches. Although there's a lot of movement, he instead of that arc, he needs to move in for a clump so that he can hit with all of his roaches. Roaches will act a little bit differently sometimes, especially roach versus roach, where you want not necessarily a concave, but you just want to get all of your units firing. You can clump them up and attack all at once, and it really works pretty well for roaches.
Yeah, and the Fearful was actually really far ahead because he has gold mining base, his third mining, and still is natural mining, whereas there's the natural mining and a bunch of long distance mining.
Yeah, he's long distance mining now. That's a good call. And remember, we said that and there's the good game.